More than 90% of traders lose money consistently. This number shocks beginners, but it doesn't surprise professionals. What surprises most people is the reason behind it. The majority believes trading failure comes from poor strategies. That belief is wrong. Good strategies are everywhere. YouTube is full of them. Bookshelves are full of them. Courses, indicators, systems. Access has never been easier. Knowledge is not the missing piece. The real problem is psychological unpreparedness. Most traders enter the market without understanding that trading is a serious mental profession. They treat it casually. They believe knowing setups is enough. They don't realize they are stepping into an environment that amplifies fear, greed, impatience, and ego. The losing majority doesn't fail because they are unintelligent. They fail because their mental framework is broken. The consistently profitable minority is not smarter. They simply think differently. They respect how difficult this business is. They understand that success requires structure, patience, and emotional control. They build systems not just for entries and exits, but for themselves. There are 9 specific traits that separate these two groups. Even the best strategy will fail in the hands of someone without these traits. Strategy without the right mindset guarantees loss. Let's begin with the first trait. The way a trader handles winning and losing streaks reveals everything. The amateur lives on an emotional roller coaster. A few winning trades create euphoria. He feels unstoppable. He believes he has cracked the market. Rules start feeling optional. Risk increases. Discipline fades. Then losses arrive, as they always do. 2 or 3 losing trades crush him. Confidence collapses. He questions everything. He freezes or seeks revenge. This violent emotional swing destroys decision-making. No one can perform well under that instability. Why does this happen? Because the amateur evaluates trading in the short term. One day, one trade, one session becomes everything. Profit today feels like success. Loss today feels like failure. Each trade carries too much emotional weight. When winning, he overestimates his skill. When losing, he doubts his ability. Both reactions are dangerous. They push him away from his system. The professional thinks differently. He evaluates performance over weeks, months, and years. A win today means nothing. A loss today means nothing. Both are simply outcomes within a probability distribution. 3 wins are expected. 2 losses are expected. Neither changes the plan. This emotional stability does not come naturally. It is built through data. A professional proves his system works over hundreds or thousands of trades. He knows the drawdowns. He knows that long losing streaks can happen. He has seen it in backtesting. When it happens live, it does not shock him. The data prepared him. Without this preparation, confidence is impossible. If you enter live trading without proof, every loss feels personal. Every drawdown feels dangerous. You will break rules because fear takes control. Preparation is what prevents that. Trait 2 is impulse control. The amateur trades impulse and calls it intuition.
He sees movement and clicks. He feels bored and forces trades.
He loses and wants the money back immediately. There is no structure, no checklist, no plan. Just emotion disguised as decision-making. Impulse trading is not a strategy. It is gambling. After a certain point, trading without a mechanical system is inexcusable. Without rules, you are leaving your results to chance. Emotion cannot be your guide, especially on bad days when judgment is weakest. The professional trades only his plan. Nothing else. If the plan says trade, he trades. If the plan says wait, he waits. Boredom does not matter. Fear does not matter. Excitement does not matter. The plan is the authority. Impulse does not disappear. The professional feels it too. The difference is that he recognizes it and refuses to act on it. This is a trained skill. Each time you notice the impulse and do nothing, you strengthen discipline. Trait 3 is self-awareness. The amateur has no idea what is happening inside his mind while trading. He reacts automatically. Emotional trades feel rational in the moment. Tilt is recognized only after damage is done. The professional monitors his internal state constantly. He asks himself, am I calm? Am I frustrated? Am I overconfident? When he notices imbalance, he stops trading immediately. He does not try to push through emotions. This comes from journaling. Not just trades, but emotions. Reviewing emotional states reveals patterns. You begin to see which feelings lead to mistakes. Awareness creates prevention. Trait 4 is identity. The amateur treats trading like a hobby. He chases excitement, lifestyle fantasies, and fast results. He enters live trading early with a small account and big dreams. His behavior resembles a gambler. The professional treats trading like a business. He expects boredom. He knows waiting is part of the job. He is comfortable with inactivity because inactivity protects capital. If trading is entertainment, patience is impossible. If trading is work, patience becomes natural. Decide who you are, a hobbyist or a professional. The market will respond accordingly. Trait 5 is the source of confidence. The amateur's confidence comes from recent wins. A few successful trades create belief. Losses erase it instantly. This confidence is fragile and unstable. The professional's confidence is data-based. He knows his win rate. He knows his expectancy. He knows variance. His confidence does not change with daily results because facts do not change daily. If you lack data, you are trading on hope. Hope is not a strategy. Backtest years of data. Collect proof. Let numbers decide, not emotions. Without this work, trading is gambling no matter how good it feels. Trait 6 is focus. Trading demands full attention. The amateur trades with distractions everywhere. Phones, screens, noise, multitasking. The professional trades in silence. One task, one focus. Nothing else. Mistakes come from divided attention. This is a job. Treat it like one. Trait 7 is risk management discipline. This is where most accounts quietly die. The amateur knows the rules, but breaks them the moment emotion enters. He tells himself he risks 1%, then risks 3 because the setup looks perfect. He knows stops should not be moved, then moves them to avoid being wrong. Each small violation increases the probability of catastrophic loss. The professional never negotiates with risk. Ever. Same risk on every trade. Same stop logic. No exceptions. Not on good days, not on bad days. Not when confidence is high. Not when fear is loud. Risk rules exist to protect the trader from himself. The moment you bend them, you teach your mind that discipline is optional. Risk management is more important than strategy. A trader can flip a coin for direction and still be profitable if risk is controlled properly. Lose small, win bigger. Repeat. Most traders do the opposite. They take small profits and large losses, then wonder why a decent win rate still produces a losing account. There is no holy grail in trading except risk management applied consistently to a proven edge. Anyone searching for more than that is avoiding responsibility. Trait 8 is strategic clarity. The amateur has no clearly defined strategy. He trades feelings, guesses, fragments of ideas. Entries are vague. Stops are emotional. Targets are arbitrary. There is room for interpretation everywhere, and where there is interpretation, emotion enters. The professional's strategy is written. Every condition is defined. Entry, stop placement, risk, exit logic. Everything is objective. There is no ambiguity. If conditions are met, the trade is taken. If not, it is ignored. A strategy is the minimum requirement, but strategy alone is not enough. Without the first 7 traits, even a perfect strategy will fail. Mental discipline is what allows a strategy to function. If you do not have a mechanical objective system, stop trading, build one, test it, then return. Anything else is wasted effort. Trait 9 is confidence source. The amateur's confidence rises and falls with emotions. Recent wins make him bold. Recent losses make him fearful. His behavior changes daily because his confidence has no foundation. The professional's confidence comes from proof, hundreds of trades, years of data, known expectancy, known variance. Facts do not change because of today's outcome, so neither does his confidence. You cannot skip this step. Proof is delusion. When you look at results over time, the difference becomes obvious. The amateur's equity curve is chaotic. Sharp spikes, deep crashes, no direction, slowly drifting towards zero. The professional's equity curve slopes upward quietly. No drama, no explosions, just steady compounding. Those 9 traits are visible in the results long before they are visible in behavior. Risk management deserves emphasis because it determines survival. 10 losses risking 1% equals 10% drawdown, recoverable. 10 losses risking 5% equals 50% drawdown. Psychological damage, not just financial preparation before risking real money, is essential. First, accept reality. Trading is a long process. You will not be consistently profitable in weeks, possibly not months. This is normal. Adjust expectations now. You are building a skill measured in years. Second, do the work. Paper trade, backtest, collect data. Minimum months before live trading. No emotions during simulation. Focus only on execution. Record everything, hundreds of trades. Let data decide. When your system is proven, you trade with trust. When it is not proven, doubt is inevitable. Third, journal emotions, not just trades. Write how you felt each day. Anxious, confident, frustrated, overconfident. What triggered it? Patterns will appear. You will see exactly when you sabotage yourself. Awareness creates control. Fourth, meditation. 5 minutes before trading. Sit, breathe, mind wanders. Bring it back. This trains the exact skill trading requires, noticing loss of focus and returning to structure. In meditation, you return to breath. In trading, you return to rules. That pause is the difference between discipline and impulse. Finally, understand this truth. Trading is you versus you, not you versus the market. The market does not care about your goals, your losses, your bills, or your emotions. It provides opportunity. Whether you exploit it correctly depends entirely on your mental state. Ego wants to be right. The plan wants to be profitable. Ego seeks validation. The plan seeks consistency. Ego reacts. The plan executes. Choose which one is in control. The consistently losing majority is not unintelligent. They are psychologically unprepared. They have knowledge. They have strategies. But they lack the mental infrastructure to execute under pressure. Execution is everything. The profitable minority is not special. They are disciplined. They are self-aware. They are emotionally stable. They have built these traits deliberately. Technical knowledge is a small part of the equation. Psychology is the rest. Stop searching for better strategies. You already have enough. Build better discipline. Build emotional control. Build structure. Prepare properly. Execute without emotion. Do this consistently for months and years. That is how you join the minority. Not by discovering secrets, by becoming someone capable of executing what you already know. The market does not reward brilliance. It rewards discipline. Be disciplined.